Y'all, listen, we're fixing to go make a old-fashioned banana pudding. I just got out of the shower. I have washed my hair with this Amish soap and my face and my body. And so I've gotten some of the dry spots off of it. And my hair's still wet. I'm going to let it dry naturally, and then I'll see what I can do with it the rest of the day. Right now, I'm just going to let it sit here. Hey, it'll clean it squeaky clean, y'all. Let's go make some banana pudding. Before we get started with the banana pudding, I need to put on my tea water for y'all sweet tea. So I've got my water in here. And today I'm doing the caffeinated because I've got a lot to do and I need to stay awake. So I'm doing the caffeinated today. So let's get our tea water going. I've got it on. And so the first thing you're going to do your banana pudding is I'm going to get 6 eggs. And I am going to divide them. Okay? I'm going to put the whites in one and the yellows in there. I'm going to use the yellows in my pudding. I'm going to save the white later for my topping. So I've got me some eggs right here. And that's what I'm going to do is separate them. I think y'all can see better if you come over here. Let's go. All right, the first thing I'm going to do, y'all, for my banana pudding, I'm taking a half a stick of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. Put it in my pan. I'm going to turn it on and get it kind of warm. Not hot, but kind of warm. And I'm going to separate my eggs here. And I'm going to do 6 of them. I'm just going to separate these real quick. We'll put the whites in one side, the yolks in the other. Did y'all have a good day yesterday? I met some people that are having a really, really super hard time. And so, you know, we got to be lifters of people, y'all. I'm doing 6 eggs. Just separate them. Uh-oh, drop that one in there. Be careful not to break that yolk. Because if you do, your whites will not... your meringue won't work. I'm going to show you how to make meringue. I've shown you before, but we're going to do it again. All right, that was 3. Here's going to be my 4th one. My 5th one. There we go. And 6. This is going to make a whole lot of meringue because it doesn't really take but 3 things. So we'll have a big meringue on this pie. All right, set your meringue to the side because it has to be room temperature before you can make your, set your egg whites to the side because it has to be room temperature. All right, our water's hot for our tea. Let me do that real quick. It's steaming, but not boiled. Put the tea in there. The tea bag. Push it down. Put the top on it. I'm going to put a saucer on mine because that's what my mama did. And our butter is just about melted, so I'm going to take it off and let it just sit there, okay? All right, so let's beat our yolks up. We're going to put a cup of sugar into our pot right here with our butter. We're going to stir that around. Kind of melt it around a little bit. And we are going to, in this right here, in our egg yolks, we're going to put some cornstarch. And where did I put it? Here it is. Oh, Lordy mercy me. This is going to make it kind of thickening, okay? And I'm going to say I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Beat that up. Okay. All right, now we're going to measure our milk. Now, y'all, I've got the fat-free milk, but it is so much better with whole milk. So if you have whole milk, y'all use it. I just don't have it. So I'm going to start with a cup. We'll mix it in kind of slowly here. The reason I'm mixing it slowly is because I don't want my cornstarch to knot up. Just mix that in with your eggs. We're making the custard part for banana pudding. You know, when you used to go to those old homecomings at church, they'd have dinner on the ground, and you'd always have banana pudding. All right, we're going to slowly add this to our sugar mixture, sugar and butter mixture. Stir that up good. And now I'm going to add one more cup of milk. So we'll have a total of 2 cups of milk. Let's see if y'all can see. Let me get you up a little closer now to the pot. Let's see if you can see that pretty good. I think you can. Can't you? All right, here we go. Let's put us on another pot, a little bit more milk. And we're going to turn this on and let it get, you know, I had turned it off. Let it get a little bit on the cook side. And I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now, y'all, this will stick, and you can't cook it on high now because those eggs will curdle in there. We're going to start with 2 teaspoons. It may not be enough. We'll see. Okay. Now let me go get my bananas, and we'll get started with building it up. Y'all, I'm gonna taste this before I actually cook it. And the reason I'm doing it is I'm checking to see if there's enough sugar and vanilla. I think it needs a little bit more vanilla, so I'm gonna put in 3 teaspoons instead of 2. Okay, I think that'll do it. I've got me a pan out here. I think this will be plenty big right here. And I'm going to put me some vanilla wafers on the bottom of my pan. And then I'm going to do me just put a few on the bottom. Like that. Let me go get my banana. And don't forget to stir. Can y'all see? Let me turn on the light. Maybe that'll help us a little bit. Is that better? All right, let me go get my bananas. I've got several, and they're all getting kind of a little on the right side, so I want to go ahead and see, they're already starting to speckle a little bit. That's too much light, isn't it? Goodness gracious. We'll get this thing settled in a minute, won't we? All right, so we want to put bananas on it. Spread that out. My husband, George, he didn't like bananas in his banana pudding. He said, just take the banana and pull it through like this, and that'll be enough. And then throw it away. Now, he loved bananas. He did. But he didn't like banana pudding. I don't know why. He wanted pineapple pudding. If y'all have ever made that, that is really good. All right. Let's put a little few more vanilla wafers on here. I don't do mine probably like y'all do. Now then, do that. Another banana. I don't layer it up because it's so thin anyway, and that goodie, it'll just go right down in the middle of all of it. I'll show you how I do it. Okay. I love my banana pudding when it's kind of still warm. All right, here's the last of my bag. Spread it around a little bit. And I've got one more banana. This is getting warm now, and I've got it turned on number 5 because I don't want to do it too fast. I read something the other day, and I don't know if this is so or not, that if you have spots on your banana, that it's healthier for you than if it's fresh. You reckon why that's so? I don't know if it is so or not. That's just what I read. But that doesn't make it so, does it? All right, here we go. I told y'all about Andalusia's homecoming. We had a good time. Little Kate, she made the homecoming court. I was so proud of her. She was excited. I told her that was a good honor for the children to bestow on her. All right, there's that before we put the... Now what I'm going to do, y'all, if I need to add more milk or something or a cornstarch, I will add it. I'm just going to stand here and stir it for a while when it starts thickening up, so I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to add another half a cup of milk. Seems like it's a little bit on the thick side, okay? Just going to add a half a cup. So that will be 2.5 cups of milk that I've got. I'll show y'all what it looks like. Y'all come over here with me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, so look down in the pot. Can you see down in? Let me turn on that other light. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. There you go. See how thick it's getting? Look. Doesn't that look like a good custard? You could always just make custard, y'all, with milk, butter, eggs, and sugar and vanilla. You don't have to. You can just make vanilla custard like this. It's like vanilla pudding. Y'all want to? I can't sit you on the tea thing though. Let me sit you right here a minute. We're having a hard time this morning, aren't we? This is really rich and good. I'm going to tell you that. I've already tasted it. Let me taste it again. Tell y'all how it tastes. I could eat this plain, just without bananas, vanilla wafers, anything. Just a custard. Just a custard. All right, let me keep stirring. Okay, y'all, this is ready. Our custard is ready. And I want you to see how pretty it is. See there? There's your vanilla custard. And easy to make. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cool some to get pretty close to room temperature before I pour it over our bananas and our vanilla wafers. It needs to do that. If you pour it over when it's really hot like this, it'll cook your bananas and they won't be as good. So we're going to just let this sit down for a little while. All right, our tea is set for 9 minutes. I go right by this recipe on the back. And I've got my ice in my... The amount of ice it said in here, in my pitcher, and I'm going to pour this hot tea over that cold ice. And a reaction will take place. A good one. Alright, let's put it in just like that. I'm going to mash my tea bag a little bit. And y'all know I've got me a mulch pile going. Alright, this is the right size, and so I'm going to go over here and put some sugar in it today. Last time I made it without the sugar. I'm making it with it this time. I'm going to put it in this pot right here. So in my sugar, I've got a little scoop thing. I'm going to put a cup today. So that'll be a 20 for us in this. Got some of my people that are on the diet, so they don't want much sugar in it, but they want some. So I got my sugar in here, and I'm going to put just a little bit of water in there to melt that up a little bit. Pour it in. There we go. Stir it all up together. And then I'm going to fill my pot, the rest of the pitcher rather, with the rest of my water that's in it. That I should have in it to make my gallon. Okay, turn around this way. I'm just going to get water out of my sink. I have well water. It is so good, y'all. No chemicals, no nothing. Just plain old water. Everybody loves it. I told them one time, they said, I love your water. I said, well, come over here with your milk jug. Get you some. All right, there we go. I've got my 1 gallon of tea here fixed. And there she be. As my mama would say, there she be. Have y'all ever heard that before? All right, we're still letting our banana pudding custard cool over here, and it's not quite ready, but as soon as it is, I'll be back with you. Our tea's made. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator till lunch. All right, we're going to make our meringue to go on our banana pudding. My hair is almost dry. It dries quick. Okay, here are our egg whites. They are room temperature. You put them in make sure your bowl of your mixer is real clean and that it's room temperature, and you got your wire beater on there, okay? You got your wire beater. And I'm not putting my sugar into the very last. You are to do this on the highest speed, never a low speed. So here we go, and I'll have to be quiet. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be getting out about 1/4 cup of sugar or 2 or 3 tablespoons, something like that. You don't want too much. All right, here we go. I'll be back. Got me 4 tablespoons of sugar and put in here. Sorry, I didn't have it on high. I thought it sounded kind of crazy. While this is doing that, let's put our custard over the other part. Come on. Walk over here. Woo! 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 Y'all are falling. You better be careful how you step in my kitchen. All right, there's our banana pudding. Here's our custard, and it's cooled a lot. Let's pour it over it. Y'all, this is good anytime you want to fix it. Let me get me something to get the rest of this out. Because I don't want to waste not a single bit. All right, spread it out. And take you a spoon to kind of do like this, just every now and then, just to let that goodie get down in there. You don't want to stir it. You're just kind of putting some straight things. All right, let's go back over here to the other part. Come on. Now don't trip this time. Look at my table. I already got my fall stuff out on it. Somebody sent me some pumpkins. They're so beautiful. All right, this is ready to put our sugar in. Let me show you why I know it's ready to put our sugar in. That. It is turned into meringue. Turned it back on, put the sugar in a little at the time. Okay? You get us a spoon. I love this stuff. Perfect. Okay, come on back over here now. Well, let me go get the pie. That'll be easier for y'all. Let me just go get it. All right, here's our banana pudding. Here's our meringue. You don't have to put the meringue on if you don't want to. Some people don't. They do not put meringue on theirs, and that's okay. Sometimes Mama did, and sometimes she didn't. Most times she didn't. All that is egg white, which is solid protein. You might as well say. And sugar. No vanilla. I don't put vanilla in mine. You really don't even need it. I need a little protein this morning, so I'll eat it. I love that stuff. Now we're going to spread it out. Just take a spoon. Can y'all see good now? Okay. And just kind of poke it down so that all of the top is covered so that everybody gets the meringue. Just kind of take the back of your spoon and kind of push it down in there a little bit, or push it on it to cover all the top. And you talk about take this somewhere for a church function or something, or just for your family. Lord, they deserve it. Your family deserves a good homemade banana pudding without using instant pudding mix. They need a real custard, one that you made, not something out of a box. Y'all, please, we've got to learn to do these things. Okay, here we go. That's it. Now, all you're going to do now, and I'm not going to show you how to do it, but maybe I'll take a picture when it comes out. Put this in your oven on hot, like 400 degrees, and it's not going to take a long time. And this top part will kind of lightly toast or brown. You don't want it burnt, but you want it kind of brown, okay? And that's all there is to it. And this is going to be delicious, and I'm going to serve it room temperature because that's the way I like it. All right, let me wash up my pans. And here is our banana pudding with homemade custard. You know, when you cook, you got to wash dishes too. Oh, goodness. That's just part of it, isn't it? Somebody asked me one time, they said, you always say you're a messy cook. are you messy with your biscuits? I said, honey, it looks like a snowstorm when I get through making biscuits. It does. A pure snowstorm. But listen, y'all, don't forget to buy you some Y'all Sweet Tea and some Amish Farm soap. I'm telling you, I love them both. I don't know what I'd do without it, to tell you the truth. I do not know. So I will see y'all another day. Make you some good tea and get your body clean, and then make you some great banana pudding. Love y'all. Bye-bye.